You see that thumbnail? That wealthy person whispering secrets and the young guy looking absolutely shocked? He's just finding out how the super rich really build those giant fortunes. And guess what? Nobody tells you these 10 advanced money secrets of the rich. If your master plan is just stashing cash in a savings account and chipping away at credit card debt, you're playing a totally different game. Get this, in 2018, a crazy $4 trillion in US wealth was just chilling overseas. And a huge slice of that was controlled by the top 0.01%. That's not luck, people, it's a legit strategy. So today, we're not talking about your grandma's budgeting tips. Nope, we're ripping back the curtain on the insane, often hidden financial world of the ultra rich. Welcome. Today we're diving deep into 10 advanced money secrets the truly wealthy use. And these aren't about skipping lattes. These are the big brain methods they use not just to get rich, but to explosively grow their wealth, shield it, and keep it in the family for generations. We'll check out how they game the complex global financial system, make every single dollar scream for mercy, and get their money working in ways most people can't even imagine. So if you're ready to graduate from Finance 101 to a masterclass in wealth, you're in the right spot. Number 10, aggressive legal tax optimization. First up, let's talk about a massive part of keeping wealth. Aggressive, but totally legal tax shrinking. You see, the wealthy don't just groan and pay their tax bill, they actively hunt for ways to make it tiny. Now, this isn't about sketchy tax dodging, it's about knowing the tax rulebook better than the people who wrote it. They use strategies like tax loss harvesting, selling investments that bombed to cancel out the wins from other super successful investments. That move alone can seriously slash their total tax hit. Huge! They're also geniuses with charitable giving. Think donor-advised funds. They get an instant tax deduction, and the money can be invested and then dished out to charities over time. Another slick move is donating assets that have exploded in value, like stocks or real estate, straight to charity. Boom! They avoid paying capital gains tax on that growth and still deduct the full current market value. The main game here is to sidestep heavily taxed income like your regular paycheck and instead build a mountain of assets with tax perks like real estate or certain investment types. This relentless focus on tax efficiency is a gigantic difference in how they handle their cash. Many super rich folks also keep a hawk eye on changing tax laws and plan years ahead to manage their income tax rates and state and local taxes. For anyone with a massive portfolio, smart tax planning isn't just a cool idea, it's absolutely critical for keeping and growing that moolah. Number 9, offshore accounts and global asset diversification. Secret number 9 is all about thinking bigger. Offshore accounts and spreading assets all over the world. And no, this isn't just stashing cash on some secret pirate island like in the movies. For the ultra wealthy, going global is a smart bomb, protecting assets, keeping things private, and finding insane growth. Places like Switzerland, Singapore, and the Cayman Islands are hotspots because they have super strong privacy laws and sometimes way friendlier tax rules. Holding assets offshore unlocks a way wider range of investment opportunities across the globe and lets them juggle money in different currencies, which can be an awesome shield against inflation or if their home currency takes a nosedive. It's also a way to protect assets from political or economic chaos at home, or even from certain lawsuits. Basically, they're not putting all their financial eggs in one country's basket. Smart. With the super rich being more mobile and strategic about where they park themselves in the world, this kind of international diversification is absolutely key. They get that where their wealth is managed can be just as important as how it's managed. This global mindset even stretches to sniffing out residency or citizenship by investment programs to spread out their personal and financial risks even more. Crazy. Number 8, dominance in private equity and alternative investments. Secret number 8, investing in stuff that's way beyond your typical stock picks. We're talking private equity and other wild alternative investments. Ultra high net worth individuals dump huge piles of their money into things like private equity, venture capital, hedge funds, private credit, and real assets like giant infrastructure projects. Now, these aren't things your average Joe can just jump into, usually because of sky-high minimum investment amounts and super strict rules. It's like an exclusive club. So why these alternatives? Well, they offer the chance for much, much higher returns than you might see in public markets, though they often come with more risk and are harder to sell quickly. Private equity, for example, means investing directly in private companies or buying public companies to take them private. Wild. Venture capital is the rocket fuel for brand new startups. Hedge funds use mind-bending trading strategies. These investments also offer really important diversification because how they perform might not be tied to boring old stocks and bonds. Family offices are increasingly diving headfirst into private markets, sometimes buying direct chunks of companies, showing they want more control and a hands-on role in making bank. Lately, private equity has been making a huge comeback, helped by better interest rates and more companies merging or being snapped up. Number 7, strategic real estate holdings and the power of leverage. Secret number 7 is a classic, but with a super smart twist. Real estate and the insane use of leverage. Real estate is a rock-solid, tangible asset in many ultra-wealthy portfolios. It can grow in value over the long haul, bring in passive income through rent, ka-ching. And it comes with some sweet tax benefits like deductions for mortgage interest, property taxes, and depreciation. But the rich don't just buy a house or two. They often build global real estate empires, holding properties in tons of different countries. And here's a really critical part. They master leverage. This means using borrowed money, like mortgages or lines of credit, to buy more assets than they could with just their own cash. This keeps their own capital free for other crazy ventures. The wealthy absolutely understand the difference between good debt used to buy things that make money or grow in value and bad debt used for stuff that just loses value, like random consumer junk. They might borrow money at a low interest rate to invest in a property or business they expect will give them a higher return, making that debt a tool to speed up wealth building. It's like a cheat code. Strategies like 1031 exchanges in real estate let them delay paying capital gains taxes by reinvesting the money from a sale into a similar property. It was just genius. Number 6, sophisticated trusts and multi-generational estate planning. Secret number 6 is all about legacy, using super sophisticated trusts and planning their estates down to the smallest detail. The ultra wealthy don't just think about their own lifetime, they think in terms of generations, like forever. They use complex legal mazes like irrevocable trusts, family foundations, and other estate planning tools to control exactly how their wealth is passed on to their heirs. The goals? to slash those massive estate taxes and make sure assets are distributed precisely how they want. No accidents. These structures aren't just for cutting taxes, they also offer serious asset protection, shielding wealth from potential lawsuits or creditors. Plus, they can help skip the long, public and often drama-filled probate process. For example, an irrevocable life insurance trust can hold life insurance policies which keeps the massive payout from those policies out of the taxable estate. That means heirs get the money tax-free. Boom. Grantor retained annuity trusts are another weapon that can move asset growth to heirs with little to no gift or estate tax. This level of planning makes sure wealth stays intact and is passed on smoothly, often involving super detailed plans for how the family runs things. They also regularly use the annual gift tax exclusion, which lets them transfer a certain amount of wealth tax-free while they're still kicking. Number 5, strategic philanthropy and charitable foundations. Secret number 5 might actually shock some people. Strategic philanthropy. For many super rich individuals and families, giving back is actually a core part of their financial strategy, often done through private foundations or donor-advised funds. Philanthropy isn't just some random act of kindness. It's a carefully planned piece of their wealth management puzzle. It's a power move. Of course, making a positive impact, leaving a legacy, and supporting causes they believe in is a huge driver. But strategic charitable giving also comes with major tax perks. Donations to qualified charities are often tax deductible, which shrinks their taxable income. And like we said, donating assets that have skyrocketed in value can be a very, very tax smart way to give. Family offices are even starting to mix climate philanthropy with their investment strategies, creating integrated ways to fund huge solutions. The wealthy also get that philanthropy can be an awesome way to get younger generations involved with family values and how to handle money like a boss. Trends show that even when the economy is a bit wobbly, the wealthy keep donating, and their giving is becoming more strategic and laser focused on making a real difference. Number 4, exclusive private banking and customized wealth management. Number 4 is having access to a whole different financial universe, private banking and totally customized wealth management. Most of us bank with regular commercial banks, right? The ultra wealthy, they often team up with private banks and specialized wealth management firms that offer a completely insane level of service and products. It's like VIP access to money. These places provide incredibly personalized, tailor-made services designed for the crazy complex needs of high net worth and ultra high net worth individuals. This includes access to exclusive investment products that aren't available to everyday investors, expert tax planning advice, international estate and legacy planning, and crystal clear consolidated reports on all their global finances. They often act like a central command center for all of a client's financial dealings. The rise of family offices, basically private wealth management firms serving just one family or a tiny group of families, really shows this need for dedicated all-in-one management. These offices handle everything from managing investments to family governance, philanthropy, and even lifestyle services, making sure they take a holistic approach to wealth. Number 3, proactive asset protection and global risk mitigation. Secret number 3 is all about building financial fortresses, proactive asset protection, and smart ways to handle global risks. Growing wealth is one massive challenge. Keeping it safe from all sorts of threats is another entirely. The rich use powerful strategies to protect their assets from potential lawsuits, people they owe money to, psycho markets, and even political craziness around the world. It's like they're financial ninjas. This means using a multi-layered defense. Insurance is just the starting block. it goes much deeper. Offshore entities, like we talked about, can offer a serious degree of protection. Domestic asset protection trusts can also be part of the master plan. Diversification is absolutely essential, not just spreading investments across different types of assets, but also across different countries and currencies. This global spread of assets makes it much harder for any single disaster or problem to seriously dent their fortune. They're super aware of geopolitical risks and might set up their holdings to slash their exposure to any one country's political or economic drama. Cybersecurity and managing digital risks are also becoming fundamental parts of asset protection for the super rich. Got to protect the digital gold. Number 2, mastery of multi-currency holdings and international financial planning. Secret number 2. The rich think and operate in a financial world with no borders. Mastering multi-currency holdings and international financial planning. In today's interconnected global economy, being chained to just one currency can be a huge risk. The ultra-wealthy actively manage their assets in multiple currencies. Why? To shield themselves against currency meltdowns, inflation in any single country, and to make global transactions super smooth and easy. They're playing 4D chess with money. This is especially vital for those with international businesses, properties in different countries, or family living all over the planet. They might have bank accounts in various currencies, invest in international bonds, or use slick strategies to hedge against currency swings. This global financial wizardry allows them to pounce on opportunities anywhere in the world and protect their buying power, no matter what happens to any single currency. The trend of de-dollarization, where some countries are trying to rely less on the US dollar, is also something sophisticated investors keep a close eye on, further highlighting the need for currency diversification. Their financial planning isn't stuck within national lines, it's naturally global.
Number 1.
Active portfolio involvement and strong family governance. And finally, secret number 1 is about being a hands-on guardian of wealth. Active involvement in managing their portfolio and setting up strong family governance. Forget that image of them just passively sipping cocktails while advisors handle everything. No way! Many UHNWIs actually keep a super close watch on their investments. They might sit on the boards of companies they invest in, or be deeply involved in the big strategic decisions of their family office. More and more, wealthy families want control, not just passive exposure. They want to be in the game. Just as important is family governance. This means encouraging open talk about wealth, teaching younger generations about money, no spoilt brats, and creating clear ways to make decisions, plan for who takes over next, and even squash disagreements. Regular family meetings, writing down family principles in a family constitution, and getting heirs involved in wealth management discussions are all common practices. This helps ensure the wealth sticks around, teaches the next generation a sense of responsibility, and helps stop fortunes from vanishing over time, trying to break that old saying about shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations. They're building dynasties. So, there you have it, 10 advanced money secrets the rich actually use. From relentless tax crushing and deploying assets globally to super smart estate planning and active family governance, these strategies show a financial world that's way more complex and proactive than most people even realize. It's pretty clear that building and keeping insane wealth takes a level of strategic thinking and access to specialized knowledge that's far beyond basic financial advice. Mind equals blown. Which of these secrets shocked you the most? Or which ones do you think are absolutely essential for anyone serious about building serious wads of cash? I want to hear your thoughts. Smash that comment and section below. If you found this peek into the world of advanced finance useful, please give this video the giant thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and punch that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into weak success. Thanks for watching. Let's go! You've been watching Wealth Atlas Official. Navigate global wealth trends to grow your future.